pirate radio was for us in the 90s. From the sound system era, the likes of Saxon, Coxsone, Unity, Just Shaka, and so forth, pirate radio was our format to sound system, basically. Being the rebels that was catering for our generation, and the sound of London that we liked, taking overseas music, for example, but mixing it in our London way.
10-inch press.
From hardcore and jungle music, London born and bred from producers like Potential Bad Boy, Noise Factory, IP4 Records, for example, gave us the edgy part of our lives, our upbringing. Most of us having a similar background from a Caribbean upbringing. But we came together in the love of music. In the late 80s, for example, early 90s, there was a particular track we heard from the Summer of Love years of like 88. This had a 4/4 foot drum with a ragga bass line in it. Revolutionary at the time, which infused the Amen break loop. The first time we heard it, which in the early house and garage days, DJs like myself would experiment with 90s house and garage music, and it would give a much more London dynamic, a London identity, and a roughness. This track was produced by my guy, Lenny D-Ice. The track called We Are E, which was a game changer for UK dance music. It had the sample with a chant in it, so we can play different warps of music in the house and garage field, but make it our own identity. Especially me as a DJ is something that I always had to do. So playing sounds like this, house and garage from 93, 1994 to our communities was what we was about. And we had to have a platform to do this. Our platform in North London was a station called Freak FM, the legendary, which was on 101.8. We could build up our own following in North London and surrounding counties. The engineers started to push more power eventually over the time. We was only on the weekend, so we had to do as much as we could. It began to cover all over London, sometimes outside of the M25, depending on how good the engineers was on that weekend, blasting out the sound of London from North London, Finsbury Park, 6 Acres Estate. It was much different back then. It wasn't as clouded as it is now on the FM dial, that we had to have 4 digits apart from the next station, and there wasn't that many. And of course, Freak FM was from the very beginning of the house and garage music. If it wasn't for that station, I wouldn't be who I am today. And many others can say the same. Any other stations that was on at the time, like Girls FM, for example, it was healthy competition. Everyone was friendly with each other. However, to be part of a team as a DJ, part of a family, to say, I'm DJ such and such from Freak FM, you know, that meant you was part of a respected outfit on a different elite level, helping us to tap into places like the West End. Breaking the West End market was the Freak FM DJs and a handful of others. There was one guy that spearheaded this to get us through the doors. His name was